The National Water Supply and Sanitation Council has advised water utility firms and other stakeholders in the water sector to work closely and ensure all aspects of water reticulation are taken care of in view of rapid urbanization. NWASCO Public Relations and Communications Manager Mpunga Simukwai says there is need for water utility companies to ensure they extend service delivery to rural areas. Favorite Chishi has filed in this report.
Population average annual growth rate was at 3.4 between 2010 and 2022, compared to 2.8 between 2000 and 2010. If you just do 10 years, which we don't want to do, it will give you about 3.2 or so. Now, this is a disaggregation by province. We've got the highest population in Lusaka, slightly over 3 million, the growth of 40.6%, followed by the Copper Belt, slightly around 2.7%, and the least is coming from Chinga, which is at 918,296, a growth of 51.1%.
According to preliminary results of the 2022 Census of Population conducted by the Zambia Statistics Agency, Zambia's population now stands at close to 20 million. The relationship between population growth and the demand for water is well documented, as the problem coupled with urbanization does not just mean more water consumption, but also more water needed for food production and aquatic life, leading to increased demand for not only water but also sanitation services. The increase in demand for water and sanitation services is evidenced by complaints from these residents of Lusaka's Mutendere compound about how difficult it has been for them to access water. But how is urbanization, which is the movement of people from rural to urban areas, impacting on access to water and sanitation service provision in the country? Shamba Muzungu is Lusaka Water and Sanitation Company Public Relations and Marketing Manager.
But over the few years, again, unfortunately, we have experienced very low, investment in the sector. So as a result, we are not able to meet the demand because we have not invested as we should. I think over the last few years, in the recent past, we have implemented the Kafiwe Bao water improvement project, which is giving us an additional 50 million liters of water. We are currently implementing the Lusaka Sanitation program, which is the single biggest sanitation project in the history of the country.
Water Aid Zambia, an organization which focuses on water, sanitation and hygiene, shared its views on the subject at hand.
The challenges that come with this is that the way these settlements are, because they were informal in the beginning, the sharing of properties or plots was not formally done. The road network is not good. So where to pass infrastructure for water supply and sanitation becomes difficult. And this is why over the years you saw that there is a lot of water kiosks that are established in these places, and there is a lot of stand taps or communal systems, in short.
National Water Supply and Sanitation Council Public Relations Manager Mpunga Simkwai has a word of advice to water utilities in the country.
So we are alive to those programs, but also as a regulator, as NWASCO, in 2018, we wrote what we call the regulation of rural water supply and sanitation, which basically entails that even the rural population is now covered by the service providers under our mandate. As you know, previously the providers focused on urban and peri-urban areas, but with the new regulation, the service providers are required to extend service delivery to the rural areas. That means our grandparents don't have to walk a long distance to access that water and sanitation.
Favorite Chisi, QTV News in Lusaka.